Hello everyone, welcome back to Morrowind. Like I said, we're in Ebonheart.
Yes?
And today, we're going to be going to Tel Brenora from Ebonheart. Now there are a few ways to deal with this. The simplest one is to get to Molag Mar, and take a boat to Tel Brenora. Swimming there, like so, is also an option. There are a few things along the way. First objective, before all, I'm going to be taking the swimming route, as there are things on the way, I'm quite certain, on the grounds that Morrowind has lots of things. Is going to be resting until it is day, because it is currently far too late for me to be really able to see properly. Vivek's over there. G'day, Vivek. You took a much faster route to the objects I want. But I want to show off things along the way. If there is anything along the way, because I actually haven't gone this way. So I'm taking a route that I wasn't planning on, deliberately. I don't think there's anything that's going to threaten me along the way, of course. We're not even in Tribunal, let alone Blood Moon. So once we get to Blood Moon, I'm going to probably shit myself several times. Never mind. When we get to Blood Moon, you'll see why I keep ranting about how bloody difficult it is. And why I keep around so many armorers' hammers. There's the temple. We could go into there and sneak in and get some loot, but I don't believe there's anything of special interest in there. Except for at the very top. But we need to be Nerevarine and Hortator to actually, you know, get in. Because then something happens. What is the thing that happens? It's a thing! Alright. It looks like there's land over there. Land generally means there's something to stab. Water can also mean there's something to stab, if it's in a suspicious place, because there's some underwater entrances to various dungeons. As you can see, there are quite a few islands along the way, so I am expecting to at least run to one dungeon. The grounds that Morrowind and Oblivion and Skyrim are kind of littered with the things. Keep on swimming, keep on swimming, keep on swimming, doop-de-boo. Don't see any, but we're right next to Vivek practically, so I'm not surprised there aren't any. Speaking of which, one of these days I need to go back and actually... No way, it actually showed that. Never mind. Sorry. I thought there was something that I needed to do there, but I just remembered I actually showed it off anyway. So go me. Fun swimming. Hello, mud crabs. There's no dramatic music. Oh, hey, Drogue. Goodbye. Also did repair my gear off screen, as I do try to do that in between episodes, as I don't like the dinging any more than you guys do. I will say that what they did in Skyrim with the smithing skill is an interesting change to it from what they did with Morrowind and Oblivion. But there's one thing about it that I will praise quite happily, and that is that there is no ding 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 ding. Why aren't I healing when I use this? Oh, this is Caius' ring. I thought I was using the Mother's ring. That explains why I was not getting any healing. Sorry, they're both based off the same item, common ring, so I thought they were the same. And ooh, C dungeon and C. Well, I'm antsy to get in. Please don't kill me. Excuse me. I'm so excited I'm burping a bit. C. Let me check something. Excuse me a moment. Alright. It's a bit dark. Spear! Are you hostile? Yes, you are.
You're not even trying.
No, I'm really not, but it's enough to kill you anyway. I think I just found a bandit cave, and bandit caves are something I am very overgeared for. Oh, they often have potions and stuff, and occasionally useful minor magic items.
Die, Fetcher!
I'm not fetching anything except for your corpse. Also, max long blade skill. Wow, you had actually nice stuff. A master's lockpick and a grandmaster's probe. What am I even fetching? I mean, I don't exactly have anything that makes me especially attractive on. Also, elemental burst fire. This is a complete writ of the Morag Tong assassination voucher in Daedric. Yeah, I know. Oh dear, I think I ran into a 6th house smuggling thing, because that was an entire crate of ash statues. Ooh, a Cassius Lock Splitter. Those are good. An entire set of bone mold. I wonder if that's randomly generated or not. If it isn't, that could be interesting. More ash statues, some iron armor. More ash statues. Yeah, I'm thinking these guys, were smuggling for the 6th house. Moon sugar. And thus I am even less worried about the fact that I shanked them to death than I was before. It was pretty impressive, because I was not giving any fucks. Torches, torches. See, What? Why? Man, the best thing you had was a steel claymore. Ooh, amulet of water walking is actually really useful. You know, it's water walking. Another Akasha's Lock Splitter. This is a good place for Akasha's Lock Splitters, it seems. Some soul gems, that'd be useful. I was playing on that. That's a decent damaging attacker, but I'm going to take it. Emerald is valuable enough that I'm going to take it, even though I don't really need cash. Am I just getting really lucky with the rolls, or are the drop tables in this place actually weighted for giving you copies of Akasha's Lock Splitter? That is a very, very powerful scroll, as it unlocks every lock in the game. An urn with some Hackalow. Urn with some Scuttle. Neither of those are bad. Bonebiter Charm could be useful. I'm not going to take it. A Dwemer Bracer is okay, although I have Artifact, but another Akasha's? I'm beginning to legitimately think that the drop table in this place is in fact weighted towards giving you copies of Akasha's Lock Splitter. I might actually try and test that off screen. Jeez! And Dwemer gear. Did my level finally hit a point where I'm actually going to be regularly getting Dwemer gear in random crates, or is this just a really good place for loot? Boats! Is there anything under the boats? Because that is where I would hide something if I was making a game. There's nothing under the boats that I can see. Well, boats. Damn it, Phineas and Ferb, you're messing with my pronunciation. Looks like the only way I left is over here. This doesn't even have anyone in it. Just an urn with some Scuttle, which is decent value, I suppose. Another crate. No, I'm not going to die. I'm going to take your gem. How many Souls of Akashi's Lock Splitter do I actually have now? 7. Oh. You know, you could actually try and hit me. Excuse me a moment. I need to move a certain friendly object. Hello, friendly object. You can stop purring now. Also, I'm not especially worried about this lady, so... Maybe I'll get a little heavy armor training. Yes, hello, down. Thank you. Alright. Magical pants time. The magical pants will enable your stabbing, lady. Is there anything actually up here besides the lady who throws things? Yes, there is! There are 2 chests! A low-quality chest! With low-quality loot! Oh, you had a Master's Lockpick and Probe! My complaints have significantly dropped. That is actually some fairly decent value items. Extravagant ring and exquisite amulet. And a cloth sack of 100 gold. So yeah, there is a reason to go in here. I thought it was just an urn and a shitty crate. But no. There's legitimately good shit there. And that's why I like Morrowind. Take a route you've never been before, you'll always find something interesting. Of course, I can no longer max my long blade skill, so technically if I want to min-max, I should be using like my a spear, or a short blade, or a bow, or something. Because now my leveling is going to be slower, because my primary weapon is no longer granting me XP towards leveling. Well, you're trying to kill me, so you're not the mudcrab merchant. Goodbye. Is that a boat? I think that boat. That boat. Ooh. Barrel. With a lot of salt rice in it. And some moon sugar. I think I found a smuggler's boat. And a mudcrab. Use attack, I blocked, and then I shanked him. A cliff racer! Diseased, even! I'm not very intimidated, but it is stuck in a rock. That can cause bugs, so... Also, yes, I use the console to help set up for the video. It makes my life a little easier. Oh, great. This is sometimes what happens when you use TCL to fix things. Yeah, I gets it too, and then Drogue gets stuck in a rock. You can't swim through rocks. That's not how rocks work unless they're lava. If they were lava, you'd be a cooked lobster person. Or crab person. I'm not sure how... Did you cook crabs by boiling them? I know you cook lobsters by boiling them. They're infamous for screaming when you do that. But you do it with lobsters. But you do it with crabs too? I actually had much crab. I've had some. I live in Washington State, after all. But I've never actually had much crab. Goodbye! Supposed to be your corpse. And actually, what do slaughterfish scales do? Drain personality. Well, my character isn't very personable anyway at 30. Though they're not very smart or willful. But they're ridiculously strong, fast, and tough. And if I want to make friends, I have money! No, seriously, that's like one of the best ways I have right now to make friends. Just give them a shit ton of cash. Everyone loves you if you give them money. The moral lessons of, ooh, Daedric Shrine. Forget about sarcastic commentary, we have things to loot. Possibly Daedric quest to start. If I'm lucky. Who knows, maybe I found where the Shrine of Azura was, because I do want to get that one before I go to Tribunal. It's the final boss in Tribunal. Can only have their soul fit in the... Actually, I should check if this is that mud crab. It's the final boss of Tribunal can only have their soul fit in Azura's star. Playing dramatic combat music, probably because there's a Daedra around. And Daedra are probably one of the most dangerous enemies in the base game. Also, hello, Muck Sponge. This is what a Muck Sponge looks like. It has muck in it. If you want to use muck for alchemy, that's where you get it. Hello, Mud Crab. I'm trying to talk to you. Are you going to attack me? Yep. Goodbye, Mud Crab. You are not intimidating whatsoever. There's a half-naked man there. What are you doing here, Abard the Wild? Oh, you're part of House Telvanni. Sadrith Mor is where you shop for spells. Okay, so they don't care about the Nerevarine thing. We already knew that. I'm not sure what a House Telvanni barbarian is doing out here. Who are you?
By the gods, you tourists are a nuisance.
Okay! I didn't know they would say that! I'm here to loot the place, not tour! Oh, wow! You... I tried very hard not to break out in sobbing laughter, right? I think God, you tourists are... Oh my, the Zeon mark on the map is Ball Fell. Ah! This is why you want to check the local map fairly often. It can tell you things that you missed. Check, and it's this way. Ah, there it is. Advantages of high acrobatics. Are you part of House Telvanni? Did House Telvanni hire an adventuring party? This could be interesting. I wonder if it has a story. Hey, they copy-pasted the Sheogorath room and... Dead Scamp. Why does the Scamp have a short sword? That's actually suspicious. Daedra lesser Daedra at least, don't usually carry weapons. Oh, I think the Mages Guild and House Telvanni are getting in a fight here. Yeah, I kind of blender through everything, you nutter.
You have much to learn.
I'm probably higher level than you are, mate. In fact, let's see. You're level 17. That's actually pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. I'm guessing this place is going to has a quest between the Mages Guild, as these guys are apparently Mages Guild, and House Telvanni, because those two don't get along too well. I think they copied the Sheogorath Shrine and reused it with different assets. It's interesting. Oh, balls! Get out of your way! I'm gonna beat you to death.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
Can you even be trusted?
I just killed the Storm Atronach, that's probably why you're behind a giant wall of rock, you two. Can I even be trusted, my fat, hairy ass? Oh dear, that's a paralysis Jink Blade. Drinking a potion of cure paralyzation on the grounds that I don't want to have something break. That potion of cure paralyzation. I think I'll take a restore health potion too. Do I have no standard restore healths? Okay, do I have any cheap restore healths? Okay, I'm going to see if I have any quality restore healths because I'm actually fairly damaged. No, I don't. I should have some exclusives. Exclusive restore health. I'll take one. And that's why paralysis can be very scary, because it can result in an enemy out damaging you very fast. Ripped out her heart. Not going to dispose of her corpse because I don't want her shield, even though it's pretty good. Because I have the exact same shield. Only it's more repaired. Now, one of the ways you can tramp your armor that's a bit gimmicky is that you just kill all your enemies, pick up their items, and repair them. And then get rid of them. Is this another Shrine of Sheogorath? I think this is. Ah, that explains why it's copied. I suppose being reasonable is another form of insanity. Level 75 lock. Well. Well. Caius? Time to pick this chest. Open, you bastard. Also, the trap was probably to summon a Daedra of some sort. Going by the... Ah! This is another artifact item. Makes you go very fast, but drains your fatigue. Also, it makes jumping kind of awkward. How heavy was... Am I carrying an extra weapon or... Oh, a rail's bow. I bet that's what's the problem. Also, they're 60 pounds! They're also 180 watt. What are my current boots? Was I not wearing any boots for all this time? I'm keeping these on the grounds of being heavy armor that's actually pretty damn good. So why did I slip into a really thick accent there? That was weird. Whatever. I'll drink a bargain potion. The fact that I wasn't wearing any boots for apparently a very long time is kind of awkward. So of course I missed something, then I equipped some boots, but I'm not seeing any boots in here. So now I have even more armor. That's good. I went from 117 to 135 armor. Now I could go to the outer shrine, and I probably should. Take the right. See what the other wing has. Maybe it has people who will be more grateful when I save their asses. Hello, Flame Atronach. Dispose of your corpse, Flame Atronach. Heal up. Oh, I should equip Caius' ring and get the Den Stagmer's ring back on. Then I want to use Morara's ring until my acrobatics is 100. Then I can get it to 110 with Morara's and get the lovely reflect and resist normal weapons up. You have to think about things like that. It's important. Alright. Another flame atronach. And a dead flame atronach. That one didn't even have a heart. Maybe you should go to Oz and ask the wizard. Oh, that's the outer shrine. I want to go the other way. Because the deeper you go into a Daedric shrine, generally, the better the stuff is. Also, can I talk to this shrine of Sheogorath? Nope. I ate some boots, and that's... Oh, there's nothing deeper. I guess the entire point of this place was to get the 10-pace boots. They're pretty good heavy armor, though. They're also very heavy, because heavy armor. Heavy armor is heavy. Yeah, I know, it's tautological. It's still true. Unfortunately, unlike in Oblivion and in Skyrim, there is no special ability you can get with a high rank of heavy armor that will actually negate the weight of heavy armor. I didn't know this was here, so I am quite pleased. Especially, it's also taught me I wasn't wearing any shoes, so I've been running around at ridiculously high speeds this morning without any shoes. My guy's feet must be just one giant callus at this point, honestly. I was not expecting to be able to get 2 armor upgrades in one episode. And yep, we're going to be getting armor from this special quest that I've been working on for 3 episodes straight. Also, speaking of armor, you know what I'm about to do. There we go. I'm also a little lighter now, so I have more room in case something comes up. I could check the call-ups for pearls. Call-ups are basically fantasy clams. Oh, wait, oysters are the ones who have pearls. Clams don't have pearls, I think. Do they? I know there's a Pokemon called Clam Pearl. And again, Pokemon isn't exactly known for its adherence to biology. Oh boy, isn't it? Doesn't even acknowledge the laws of physics. Anyway, this is not a video about Pokemon, even if there are several references to it, like Weeping Bell Hall early on, Charma's Breath in that one, 6th House Base, and a few others. Oh, it's a cave. With a scrib outside of it. Is this an egg mine? Because if it's an egg mine, I don't care. Yakanalet! I'm probably going to get overweight here. Bandits? Bandits!
How does it feel to know death here?
I don't know. Can you tell me? Oh, wait. I'm sorry, I'm too quick.
Die, scoundrel!
I tried to get off a sneak attack, but I missed. Oh well. At least I'll be getting a little gold out of this. Maybe I'll find some neat potions later on. Or maybe even more scrolls if it catches a lock splitter, because I seem to be drowning in those damn things.
Am I good or what?
Or what? Next question? Herder's Belt isn't bad. Pretty good if I didn't have, you know, all the things I do. Skooma is valuable, at least. A scroll of Figibidi's Gem Feeder. No, I never did sell that Limeware Bowl. What can I get rid of that I don't need? The Brown Book. Why do I have that? Gold. Quality potion to fortify my luck. That's pretty good. I don't really need to cure poison on myself. Exclusive restoration potion. Fragility not one of the 3 primary stats. True, but still. Moon sugar and some gold. Balmy amulet is decent. Another gem feeder. If I ever decide to make any soul gems, I will have quite the easy time. A feather belt. A feather potion. I think I'll drink that. Not for any real reason, but oh my god, that is a strong healing item. Gimme, 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 gimme. Also, stack up on resistance potions. You're going to need them. Trust me. Spoiled cure disease. That is literally worthless to me because I am immune to disease. Mage ring is decent if I was a mage. I'm not really much of a mage. I can barely cast most spells. There's still an entire other side and over there to loot. I think I stumbled upon a rather valuable cave. Amulet of stamina. Someone's threatening me. I'll stab them when they get near me, unless they start throwing things at me, in which case I might just keep looting on the grounds that I do want to train up my heavy armor a bit. Hunter's belt is pretty decent, but I believe we already found a herder's belt. Oh, hello. You actually have a magical weapon. Looks like it was dealing frost damage too. Is it a unique magical weapon? You have a steel shard sword and a belt of fortitude. Not bad items. Just not good enough to beat me items. Which isn't bad, mind. It's simply just not good enough. There's a difference. Ooh, a quality restore health. I can always go for more health restoration. More valuable items. Little bits of gold in all of these crates, fairly continuously. Well, the last cave was the cave of Akash's Lock Splitter. This one is the cave of Figippy's Gem Feeder. And it's also the cave of me drinking potions. Light potion so I can see a little better. I don't really need a shadow potion, honestly. Suppose I could use some fatigue. Why were those skooma separately stacked? That was weird. Visibility I could actually use a little. Quality rising force. Restore luck, restore health. Jump lightning shield. Feather! Drink another potion of feather so I can loot all these things and make my decision after I have all of the data. Con belt! That's actually a pretty good shield and spell. I don't care about it though, because I have ridiculous amounts of everything. Another ghost summoning ring! And another hearth belt. Jeez! They just throw like some very nice magical items at me. It's a pity I have better ones, because otherwise I'd be really, really happy right now. Jeez! Lots of spoiled potions in here, though. I think they need to take better care of their stock. Well, alright, they're not going to be taking any better care of their stock. They're dead. Hello! You're dead! Now, he came from up here. Let's see if there's... Oh my god, there is more loot. Gold, 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 gold. Gold healing. Gold. Curing poison. Quality potion of shadow. And a chest. I bet it has gold. It had gold. And my feather has worn off. I am 8 pounds overweight. So what do I do about this? I could drop a rail's bow, but that'd be really frickin' stupid. I should probably... But they're so valuable. Even with all the cool stuff, I still have my looter's instincts and several pounds of scroll. Why is that gold separate in that stack? Bad gold. Bad. Makes sense. So, you know, I'll fix my stuff up. See how much weight that gets me when I break a hammer or two. You guys know what's about to happen. Surprisingly unbroken. Of all the times I want to be low on armorer's hammers, eh? I'm willing to bet most of my weight comes from my supplies, so... Maybe I'll drop the booze. Fuck it. I don't really need the booze. Booze is pretty good for buffing you up, but honestly it's mostly valuable, and I'm past the point of valuing value too much. 5 bottles in this crate! You're a crate of bottles! I bet you belong to a drunkard, and ooh! Chest, do you have anything useful? A fair supply of gold. It seems to be a pretty decent place for you early on. Or even mildly later on. Unfortunately, I am very later on. That's terrible grammar. I don't care. Local map, please, so I can see where I've been. I have not been this way. I have been stuck on crates, but eh. Man, this place has a ton of things. Is that a quality potion? I'll take quality potions. Another con belt. We already found one of those. I don't need another. First barrier. I should probably start using my scrolls a little more in combat. I don't really care about a belt of charisma. I'm sure. I have gold. I don't need charisma. Belt of orc strength could help with carrying things around, but meh. Hacko low. Gimme gimme. Scuttle. Gimme gimme. Barrels! What do you... Ooh, a chest! Lots of gold again! Lots of gold again. And lots of gold again. Fighter ring, that'd actually be pretty decent, but I don't really need the strength ups. Honestly, a lot of the minor magic items are pretty good if you're early game and just need a quick edge, but I have enough potions to give myself a massive edge. And honestly, I should probably be using my potions more often when I get into combat. Silence for 10 seconds on target. Don't I have something that does that? Amulet of Far Silence. Silence for 10 seconds on target, 150 charge. Silence of... You know, the Witch Charm is actually lighter than the Amulet of Far Silence. I'll take the Witch Charm. This is inventory management, ladies and gentlemen. You have to think about things like that. Trust me when I say it's really frickin' annoying after a while. Also, I'm beginning to really regret not selling my alchemy ingredients off screen. More skooma! You know what? No. I don't need this skooma. I don't. No. Okay. I don't need the skooma. Sorry. It's really hard for me to get rid of loot. I am a loot hoarder. I will freely admit to being a gigantic hoarder of loot. Shitty lock. It's probably going to be opened by the slave key, but I want the security XP. Let's free a bunch of slaves. That's privileged information. I'm sorry. What if I give you gold? What if I can get up to 100 disposition?
The fray approaches.
Does it want?
I think the Nerevarine thing, not having been wiped out yet, is what's the issue? Unlock slave bracers. Goodbye. Go free. Unlock the slave bracers.
Welcome, friend.
Free. I don't see anyone else having a bracer here. If I miss someone, I feel like kind of a dick. Alright. Quick double check said no. I've been that way. I've been that way. I've been over there. I freed the slaves. Alright. Let's go into Telbert Ore. I'm probably going to have to leave some items on the floor there. Or maybe not. So I'm doing some rough mental math, and... yeah, I'm probably going to have to leave some items on the floor there. You're not hostile. Nope, you're hostile. Man, where is that mud crab merchant? I mean, I'll find him eventually, don't get me wrong. If I haven't gotten to him by the end of Morrowind, I'll do an extra video before going to Morrowind properly. About, you know... where's the flippin' mud crab merchant? Continue the swimsies. Yeah, that place had a lot of crates. If you want to get loot and you're willing and you think you're up to killing some bandits with some minor magic items, you can get a lot of minor magic items. And a lot of Figgipy's gem feeders. Actually, I don't intend to be using any soul gems, so how many? I have 15 Figgipy's gem feeders. That's 3 pounds of scrolls that I don't need. Maybe I should do some inventory clearing off screen. Maybe I should actually do that as an extra video. Just talk out loud while I clear my inventory. It might not be very interesting, but I'm curious to see what you guys think. Obviously, right now, a big way to clear out my inventory would be to simply filter out all of these accursed alchemy ingredients, because they're only good for selling, and I honestly shouldn't be picking them up. Just that looting has become ingrained into me. Also, we did get some fairly useful things, including actually something that reduced our weight a bit. The Marvani Ancestral Tomb. Is this a special one? Let's find out! Alright, this door is not locked or trapped. There's the Skelly Bum. Skelly Bum will not have anything interesting on him. This I promise. And pole pods do actually have water walking straight up. I don't want a potion of burden, that would be terrible and dumb. Wooden door. I don't think I need to detect keys too badly. An urn with a kite and mask helm on top of it. These skeletons are not worrying. Not like in Oblivion, where skeletons can actually get pretty damn badass. Steel pauldrons! I don't need you. I don't choose you. Corkbowl brute. Meh. Expensive ring. Meh. Common amulet expensive ring. Also meh. Is that a gem? No. And no. Both of those are not gems, so I don't really care. I bet that's the main way. Oh my god, that is an 80 level lock. I bet there's shiny shit past that. Healing up. Let's open this door and see what's in here. There is an Imperial Silver Helm, which is a pretty decent bit of heavy armor. A bargain potion of feather, and a scroll of the Dawn Sprite, which is actually a pretty decent scroll. Also a common amulet, but who gives a shit. Also, I'm going to drink that potion just because it looks nice. It's a bargain potion, so it's not going to do very much for very long anyway. Right, I'm going to need to use Caius's ring again. Man, I always keep succeeding whenever I just break my pick. It's weird. I wonder if there's actually a mechanic for succeeding on your last pick. That'd actually be pretty interesting, honestly. I should also equip the Mother's Ring, because that thing is very nice. And set that to my magic. And equip my spear so I can see, because it was a bit dark down there. The spear does make it a lot easier for me to see. And if this is just going to be some sort of endless... Nope. I was worried it might be some sort of endless loop and... Oh, I think I may have wandered into something important. I am now curious! Maybe I shouldn't be curious. After all, we know what happened to that little monkey. He was always too curious. And my hat isn't even yellow. Oh, it's a maze! Oh, that's interesting. Well, you know how to deal with mazes. Break them! Break them by flying. So yes, I still carry the Steel Blade of Heaven, just in case I run out of charge in these pants. Haha, you can't get me, neener, neener, neener. I'm too high, you're too stupid, cause you can't jump, cause you're just a scaly bum. Ah, childish insults. They're so very satisfying. Brazier over there could mean something interesting. Another one of those steaming lava vents. Why are those interactables? Ah! My, oh my, this place is very well locked up. The item doesn't have enough charge. It needs 50 charge and it's 29. Oh, it got used up. I should have charged Kaisa's ring. What the hell? I didn't even successfully charge it. I used up the soul gem for literally nothing. What the hell? Let's solve this. First up, back to Den Stagmers, because there's probably a badass in here on the grounds of this has been kind of hard to get into. A cash? Oh, I can rest now. Alright. Whatever's in here had better be worth it. I think I just found an ancient burial ground, gentlemen and ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, even. Imperial Dragon Scale, Storm Kiss, a Silver Spark Sword, a corpse with some bones on it, a small stone chest with some soul gems in it, a chest with quite a bit of gold in it, some pretty decent restoratives, Ancient Dayoth Brandy, which is very valuable to the point I'm going to take it. Imperial Dragon Scale Helm. Man, whose tomb did I just find? Frost Salts, Fire Salts, Frost Salts, Fire Salts. Wow. Whoever this guy was, he must have been a badass. Oh my god, that's an ebony war axe, a ton of gems, and some gold. I am drowning in the loot. And I am not complaining one little bit. Anything else? There's another chest, which has a ring of nullification. That's actually pretty garbage for me. So my method of the with mages isn't trying to drain their magic from range, it's stabbings. Ah, I didn't notice the urn. Not urn. Oh, they are urns. You're gonna say, not urns, they're jars. But nope, they're urns. Kind of remind of Viking burials here, honestly, only the ship isn't on fire. Who was this guy? So it's obviously kind of important. He has some Imperial Dragon Scale, which is pretty good medium armor. I mean, it's medium armor, obviously, so he had shit taste. Just because you had shit taste doesn't mean you aren't important. Anyway. Random ass mumblings aside. I think there might be something up here. Let's take a look-see. Not that I see. So is all the loot just in that little boat? Because I'm not going to complain if it is, because there's still quite a bit of loot, but I'm always up for more loot. I kind of wish that I had a potion of Dispel. I'm not actually seeing any loot down there, though. Odd. Well, whatever. That was honestly pretty cool. Now, let's fight you with the spear, because the spear skill gives me endurance. That's one of the skills I'm trying to level up. Sure, if I get in a serious fight, I should probably be using, you know, my actual good weapon, Elbrand, but Illarok is a Dwemer spear, and that's still pretty good. Where the hell's the way out? This way, okay. Another reason levitation items are good, by the way, they let you bypass things like this. Puzzle solving is for people without magic. If you have magic, you can brute force it. There's also almost certainly a quest involved with this. Simply because I don't think they'd make something like this just randomly. But maybe they did. There's a lot of things that you wouldn't really expect to just be flat out randomly there in all the Elder Scrolls games. It is curious that there's just this tomb here. With dragon scale gear. Like, where'd they get the dragon scale? Last time the dragons were around was... Man, I don't even know. Long frickin' time, I know that much. Let's rest for 6 hours. Make it day. And then I'll fix up my gear. You guys know what's about to happen. There we go. Life is much easier now. Spear skill up. That's good, because it means that when I level up, I'll get a little bit better at endurance. Because the more you level up the skill with the governing stat, the more that governing stat will be enhanced. As you saw when I leveled up, I had things like ×2 and such like. Basically means that if I put a point in that, I actually get 2 points out of it. This makes leveling up much faster. Or get it pretty close to Telbernora, too. No, I'm not taking you seriously at all. I don't even remember what Illarok does besides Night Eye. What does it do? Fortify Spear 10 points. That's probably why I'm hitting so often. He says it takes 4 stabs to kill a cliff racer. Okay. Telbernor is very close. I think we'll go hand off Aurel's bow and get our lovely, lovely reward, which I will then proceed to giggle about for a few minutes and then end the video. Because it is that good of a reward. And also, I need to off-screen. Excuse me. I need off-screen dumping all this loot. Because there's a lot of loot. Seriously, I actually had to pass up on some loot because of how much loot I had. That's just not right. Really, part of the problem is that I wear heavy armor, and heavy armor in this game does not skimp on the fact that it's heavy frickin' armor. Steel armor is a realistic weight, about, like, 90 pounds, I think it was, for a full suit. It's not like ebony, or an artifact. Well, I guess the durability comes from being very dense. Alright, it fell through the world. I'm going to fix that. Don't want it bugging up the game. It's kind of rare, admittedly, that those things actually do bug the game. But it can happen, and... yeah. I may have had much, much less issues since I downloaded a version of Good Old Games. I believe you can also get it on Steam. But if you get it on Good Old Games, you also get Arena and Daggerfall. I'm not sure about Arena, but I have played the opening bits of Daggerfall on my laptop before it went blorp. And I can endorse at least that much of it, because it's pretty interesting, even if I couldn't figure out the combat system too well. Well, that's because trying to play games intended for a mouse with a touchpad is pretty shit. Anyway, to Thorana! Who we also need to get to help name us Hortator. Also, I should fix up my spear because I'm missing a lot, but you still take damage even if you miss your stabs. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I should also get rid of these pages from the history of the Empire. They don't weigh too much, but hey. They have no current use. Or any use. They still existed for a breadcrumb trail. I gotta lie, that was a pretty clever breadcrumb trail. Now, I believe I get offered something from you. Yeah, most people don't mess with House Stovani too much. They don't want to be wizarded to death. Was it you that gave me a quest?
Why
yeah, it was
aren't
you.
you at your post?
I don't have a post, you whack! Alright. Sorry about the Watic, I've been playing a lot of Total War Warhammer. So psyched for when Total War Warhammer 2 comes out. So psyched. Anyway. Back to the game at hand. Oh dear. Sorry about that. Ugh. Why did I sneeze? You are not person. However, this person sells a lot of very powerful summoning spells. So if you're a conjurer, grab that. Hello, Thorana. Aurel's bow. You give her the bow. She offers to give you a present. We get a Daedric Carius and Daedric Greaves. But these aren't any Daedric Carius and Greaves. Oh no. They both have constant effect feather, which means that these Greaves effectively weigh 4 pounds when equipped. This Carius effectively weighs 40 pounds. For reference, an Ebony one at baseline weighs 60 pounds. It is much less armor, 181 to 136. You guys can now see why I valued this so highly. I'm dumping the Ebony and Carius and Dwemer Greaves. You can have my old clothes, Thorana. She doesn't care because she's completely nuts.
Spit it out or hit the road.
Time for you.
Also, I'm still levitating. Huh. Yeah, she's burning books. This is because she doesn't like books. She's just crazy. Don't take the gems. It's stealing. There's a gem right there. Next time, I think we're going to be named Hortator. Also, she has moon sugar here. I'm not sure if she feeds the Khajiit, or if she just takes it herself. Anyway. Next time, we're going to be getting her to name us Hortator. On the grounds of we're cool and badass and we did a good thing for her. I know I didn't just break the House Delvani quest line, don't worry. Also, let's show it off what I look like under my robes now. Kind of dumb. Because you're not supposed to be wearing Daedric greaves, not Daedric boots. The armor sets are meant to match together. But I'm not too concerned. It may look a bit silly, but the robe covers everything up. You know? Anyway, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, leave them below or to the links on Space Balance and Sufficient Velocity in the description. And for now, goodbye!